I have some trending real estate news I want to share with you today. This story is just breaking, so I'm sure we're going to be revisiting it a lot during the next days, weeks, and months ahead. Basically, what I'm talking about is NAR, the National Association of Realtors, has settled the commission lawsuit, which has been in the courts for a number of years now as a class action lawsuit. And basically, that alleged that the large brokerages and the associations were artificially keeping commissions high. You can have your own opinion about that, not the subject of this video. But in any case, starting in approximately mid July of 2024, sellers will not have to offer a unilateral compensation to the buyer's agent. In other words, for the last 100 or so years, the buyer's agents have been paid by the sellers. And that is about to change or dramatically be altered. So let's take a look at some of these stories and see what they're saying. And I'll give my opinion of how it all may shake out. If that interests you and you like these kind of topics, hit the like button, subscribe, hit the bell for notifications. You know the drill. Let's do it. I think the story first started in the New York Times this morning, and let's see what they're saying about this. Powerful realtor group agrees to slash commissions to settle lawsuits. Wow, sounds serious. And it is. American homeowners could see a significant drop in the cost of selling their homes after a real estate trade group agreed to a landmark deal that will eliminate a bedrock of the industry, the standard 6% sales commission. Well, it's not been 6% around here for a while, but that's okay. And I've never been 6%. That's the way you want to call me. The National Association of Realtors, a powerful organization that has set the guidelines for home sales for decades, has agreed to settle a series of lawsuits by paying $418 million in damages and by eliminating its rules on commissions. And that's really the key to what we're talking about here, eliminating the current rules on commissions. So today, when I'm working with a seller, they sign a listing contract that says they're going to pay, for most agents, not for me, 5% or 6%. I'm lower. And that the listing agent, the person representing the seller, is authorized to share that with the buyer's agent or broker. Well, that's what people don't like. They don't feel, number one, that the sellers should be paying that commission, and number two, that it should just be unilateral. Maybe the buyer's agent does a terrible job. Why are we paying him? Now, for the buyer's agents, this has been a great deal because they've been getting paid a lot of money, quite frankly. And for the buyers, it's even a better deal because they haven't had to pay for the service. Take someone like myself, 20 plus years of experience as a broker, as an agent, as a realtor. And for a buyer, they haven't been paying. I get paid by the sellers. So that's what's at the core of this, and that's what's going to change. CNN's a little bit more dramatic in their reporting of this. Seismic shift and commissions are going to go down 25-50%. They do talk about how some of the stocks of like Zillow and Redfin and Compass were impacted today, but that's kind of short term. Uh, so that's just kind of what CNN is saying about it. And let's see here. The agreement effectively will destroy the current home buying and selling houses models. I think of what happened with travel agents. And whenever that industry shifted, we saw a lot of similar things. But, a lot of people still use travel agents today when they're going on more specialty and luxury trips. And I think for real estate agents who survive in the future, they're going to be more specialized and more knowledgeable. And that'll be a good thing. Um, no one likes being compared to a used car dealer or worse yet, a lawyer. Sorry, lawyers. Um, Talks about home builder stocks were on the move. And that's because typically a lot of times home builders try to cut the agents out of it. So it's not going to impact the home builders and might make them even more competitive compared to the resales than they've been. And then let's say they talk about lower home buying costs. And that's the disconnect in this whole thing. That is the disconnect. Let me repeat that disconnect. Sellers are not going to reduce their selling price because they don't have to pay their buyer's agent. I'm pretty sure of that. And buyers, some will try to go it alone. It'll be like the FISBO version on the buyer side, but they're making a big mistake, particularly in California. There's just a lot going on. And, you might buy two or three houses in your life, maybe. I can sell two or three or four houses a month a lot of times. So they just won't know what to look for, how the transaction works. If they go to the listing agent, then they really don't have representation. So this is kind of a mess that's going to sort itself out. And what I can tell you is um, I'll be reporting on it. And I'll be doing updates. So if you're interested in this, remember to subscribe. Remember to like this video and put your notification bell on. And, if you have any questions about buying or selling real estate in the Los Angeles area, you can get in touch with me. Talk to you all later.